Right? Sorry. Okay. As I was saying, Ken and I are happy to have you at our webinar. My name is Admira Walker. For those who are still wondering who that young lady is. And in the absence of my partner, and I'm excited to carry this webinar with the help of all the co-founders here tonight. Kenneth sent his greetings and his love to all of you, and he wished that we'll have a very successful 2 hours. Welcome to all our co-founders, those of you who are here or new here, those who have come from time to time, and those of you who are always here. It's always a pleasure to have you. An extra special welcome to all our specially invited guests. This webinar is planned exactly with you in mind. As you view and as you listen to the presentation tonight, we encourage you to write down all your questions and comments and make note of anything that you do not understand so that you will have clarity before you leave here tonight, okay? So I have muted everyone, and kindly keep yourselves muted for the duration of the presentation, which is about, say, 20 minutes, so that we can have a smooth presentation without distractions. I now invite my technician, Terry, to share the screen and share the presentation with you. All our guests, please listen attentively so that you can write down your questions to have them answer after the presentation. Enjoy.
And welcome to the webinar. Today's presentation is entitled Securing Your Financial Future with Onpassive. How many of you have been through different programs and schemes with the hope and the dream that you would increase your cash flow and make a difference in your life and the lives of family and friends around you? I am going to assume that the disappointments were endless. Many have looked for work online in multi-level marketing, direct sales, trading, and even crypto. Most of us could not make it for various reasons. So today, we're here to talk about a company that I came across back in November of 2018 that has changed the business model, where the company does all of the heavy lifting and you and I don't have to do any of the work. Meaning that you can be anywhere in the world and your business will be taken care of. Most people think about work as getting up in the morning, going through the traffic, opening the business for 8 or 9 hours, and then closing the business and rushing back through the same traffic, only to realize that your kids are already in bed and your spouse has that familiar look on their face. Now, an online business will change all of that for you. So as you look at this image, I want you to think about all the things that you would or would not do if you didn't have to stress about money. At this time, you're probably asking yourself, is that even possible? Or is this just another one of those get-rich-quick things? Well, let's get an idea from one of the richest men in the world and see what he has to say. Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. It is pretty similar to the expression that doing the same thing year in and year out, expecting change, is the definition of insanity. So how can one make money while they sleep? Well, former President Bill Clinton says, because of the power of the internet, people can use small sums of money to make large sums of money. So having an online business is directly connected to working on the internet. Now, there is an expression in the internet world that the internet is the great equalizer. The internet is indeed a great equalizer because once you put it to good use, it does not sleep, it does not complain, it does not get sick, it doesn't ask for a vacation, it doesn't ask for a raise, it just simply works 24/7. That means that you can be making money while being with your loved ones. And as we said before, you can make money on the internet even while you're fast asleep. So you can conduct an online business and still enjoy the niceties of life. Now, making money on the internet requires two things. It requires one to sell products or services and to build a team of customers. But as we can see in this image, it is not as easy as it may seem. So we are faced with a problem. And the problem is many of us don't know how to sell. Many of us don't know how to recruit. And many of us simply don't know how to build a team of customers. So as a result, very few succeed online. In fact, the percentage is said to be an astounding 97% failure rate, which equates to about 350 million failing businesses. Now, that's a staggering number. So, our CEO came up with a solution. And that solution is Onpassive. Now, Onpassive is a hands free, completely done for you automated online business that offers targeted traffic so that you can make money while you're doing other things. It is a marketer's dream come true. And if you are not a marketer and don't have an online business, Onpassive will be that business for you. We like to refer to it as the correction to the corruption. Now, Onpassive was founded by our CEO, Ash Mafara, who's a man of tremendous vision for the future. He attended the American Intercontinental University for a master's degree in informational technology and e-commerce. He completed an online Harvard Business School. He researched great models such as Walmart, Google, Apple, Amazon, Lincoln, and the like. He has over 20 years of experience in online business. Now, let's talk a little bit about the company. Onpassive is an American based company registered in Orlando, Florida, with a high tech staff of about 700 employees in Hyderabad, India. Here you can see our office building in India on the left and a shot of members of the technical staff on the right side. Onpassive has two physical locations, one in Orlando, Florida, where our CEO sits, and our operational headquarters in Hyderabad, India. On this slide, you can see newspaper clippings from our opening back in December of 2020, which created quite some excitement in the IT space. Now, the objective of Mr. Mafaro when he started was to create a new model that will be 100% done for you business and give you total life freedom within 12 to 24 months after the launch. That means that the model will have automated product selling, automated team of customers, automated follow-up, and automated sales and support, which in time makes you a very successful business owner. Now, at the back of your mind, you're asking, do I have to sell products? The answer to that is no. Do I have to recruit people? The answer to that is also no. When we say Onpassive is a 100% done for you business, we mean that simply by using breakthrough technology. This model has never been attempted before in the industry. Now, let's take a close look at the slide. It describes the behaviors of salespeople in any sector, and this information was sourced from the National Sales Executive Association. And if you read with me from the top line, it reads 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. That's already half of the industry. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople make a third contact and stop. Only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. And if we go all the way to the bottom line, you'll see it says 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. So what does that mean? It means that most of the industry cannot sell and are already failing, which shows the importance of an automated follow-up system and thus the birth of Onpassive. Now, earlier we said to be successful online, you need products and services, and you need to build a team of customers. So let's talk about the products of Onpassive. The company plans to roll out 50 products over time, and in 2021, a portfolio of 20 products. When Mr. Mafar created Onpassive, his idea was to integrate all of his products with each other, a type of a communications between themselves. The one thing that makes Onpassive truly revolutionary is its AI technology. So let's discuss 2 of them. Obless. Obless is a crowdfunding platform that allows you to donate to causes that are dear to you, whether it be UNICEF, Red Cross, or similar. The beauty of Obless is that, like all other tools, it comes as part of your package. The difference between Obless and similar products on the market is that there are no hidden fees attached. All the funds generated through Obless goes to the recipient. Another product is called OConnect. OConnect is a webinar platform. It is a high definition audio and video conferencing tool. There's a screen capture option, which enables the user to take screenshots while recording, and it is being presented on the platform. Another very interesting feature about OConnect is the auto language translation. While you are discussing your information on OConnect, the user will understand your presentation in their own language. OConnect will provide an easy and better way to stay connected in the virtual world. And instead of using platforms like Zoom, people will be lining up to use OConnect's communication platform because of its features and its low cost. The bottom line is that all of these products will be superior to anything on the market, and they will be under one roof. It is a one-stop shop at a ridiculously low price. When put together, the value of all these products are valued at over $500 billion. Academy by itself, which is our educational platform, has a projected market value of over $350 billion by 2025. When Onpassive launches to the public, within very short, it will obliterate everything in sight. So who will be using these products? It is projected that in the first 12 months after launch, Onpassive will generate over 100 million customers. They will include teachers, government workers, college grads, university students, real estate agents, e learners, opportunity seekers, and many more. People from all walks of life. That includes people like you and myself. So now you ask yourself, how can you get involved? And my answer to that would be become a Go founder. Now, who is a Go founder? A Go founder is anyone who joins Onpassive before the public launch. The Go
Mhm.
Founders platform was the first product launched by Onpassive, where members can keep track of their progress, communicate with other founders, and participate in beta testing of the company's products. Now, what are some of the benefits of being a founder? You'll be a founder of a unicorn company. You'll earn residual income for life. Co-founders and Onpassive is 100% hands-free, set it and forget it product. You'll get targeted traffic to your website given to you by the company Onpassive. Onpassive builds your business and team for you automatically. You would be part of the beta testing and inner circle of decision making. You'll pay one time out of pocket, and the subscriptions are paid from your profit. You will benefit from the massive marketing campaigns, and you'll have access to every tool you will ever need to be successful in business online. Now, if you decide to become a Go founder today, all you need to do is get back to the person who invited you, and they will provide you with a link to register for free. Once you've completed the registration process, you can then proceed to pay the cost of 97 US dollars one time out of pocket if you pay by Bitcoin. And if you're using a card, there's a processing fee of $5 that will bring your total to 102 US dollars, securing your spot to build an income for your business, generating income for life, all on autopilot. Now, in Onpassive, there will be two payments: your founder's fee of $97, and the second is your subscription fee at launch, otherwise known as your product package purchase. This is estimated to be around $250. We will be paying Onpassive to build us that success. In other words, this is like saying to Onpassive, look, I don't want to do the technical stuff. I simply do not understand it. Here's my $250. You, Onpassive, go to work and make me some money. Now, Onpassive offers you a money back guarantee. It is 100% risk free business, so you cannot lose. You can pay your $97, come in, look around. But if you don't think it is for you, simply ask for a refund. Whether you are passive or active, either way, you will benefit from Onpassive. Everyone wins. Now, there's a great correlation between your network and your net worth, meaning that the amount of people on your team is equal to the size of your bank account. The more team players, the more success. Now, if you are passive, meaning that you do absolutely nothing, when Onpassive launches, you will have zero customers on your team. The company will then go to work for you, set up your website, drive traffic, and follow up and close the sale. So let's have a look at the chart. At launch, you will have no team members. After about 60 days, you should have a team of about 3 customers. And the reason we are using 3 is because we're being extremely conservative. After about 4 months, your team would have grown to about 12 customers. At this point, you ask, why 12? Please explain. Well, remember, Onpassive is a 100% hands free business. You do not have to recruit. Onpassive goes out and does all the work for you. So just like Onpassive went out and recruited 3 people for you, it now has in turn to go out and recruit for those 3 people. 3 times 3 is 9, plus your 3 are 12 customers. Month 10, your team would have grown to 400 customers. And after 1 year, your team would have grown to about 1,000 customers. Now, online sales this year is estimated to be about $4.9 trillion. So the question for you to ask yourself is, do you want a piece of that pie? But what if you're an active? Active means that you share the business with others. Now, let's suppose that you share the business with 3 persons. Onpassive still has to go to work the same as that of the passive member. Remember, it's 100% hands free. This means that on launch, you would be 3 people ahead of the passive person. After 12 months, your team would have grown to 3,000 team members, as opposed to the passive member who now only has 1,000 after 12 months. A team of 500 after 12 months will yield 50,000 customers, and a team of 1,000 after 12 months will lead to a team of 100,000 customers. The point is, if you are passionate enough about sharing a great opportunity with others, you will be simultaneously building your customer base and thus earn faster when we launch. I now encourage you to let Onpassive be the vehicle that drives you to your dreams. Let Onpassive be the one that changes your life and the lives of relatives and friends around you. If you're in it, you've already won. Our secret of positive results is a positive mindset. Currently, we are over 700,000 founders globally. Let us not get disappointed by false promises. It is time to change. Forget everything you've seen before and become a Go Founder today. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of our presentation. I now pass the handle back over to Miss Edmira Walker, who will conduct our Q&A segment. Thank you for listening.
Okay, and very big thank you to Terry for sharing, and to Kenneth, who always delivers a great presentation. Welcome, guys, to our Q&A session. This is the part you have been waiting for. All our guests, this is your time. We present to you Onpassive, the last business that you will ever need. We guarantee you that. Tonight, we have on our panel, Narelle. Say hi to Narelle. We have Kevin, we have Robin, and we have Tony, all very well-informed people to answer your questions. So to all our guests, don't be afraid to ask your questions. If you are a bit shy, you can write it in the chat and I will read it for you. At the bottom of the screen, you will see the word reaction. Just click on it and then click on the raise hand. All right, if you have a question, and I will recognize you. If for some reason that does not work on your device, then you just need to wave your hand at me and someone will recognize you, okay? Our co-founders will have opportunities to speak specific points. We give the first preference to you, our guests. So we are waiting for your questions. Who is going to be first? Just throw all the questions that you have at us, and we have persons here who are capable, who are well knowledgeable about Onpassive to answer your questions. Okay, to all who said great presentation in the chat, thank you very much on behalf of Kenneth. We really appreciate. All right. Now, I would just let those who will be answering questions to introduce themselves briefly, not my words, briefly. So Narelle, introduce yourself to everyone, please.
Good morning, Narelle Walk-On here from Queensland, Australia. Just want to say hello. Lovely to see you all. Kenneth's presentation is always amazing, whether it's recorded or not. He just has one of those voices which just explains everything so thoroughly. So thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you, Admira. Thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you very much, Narelle. It's always a pleasure to have you. You know that we love our Australian girls. All right, yeah. We have with us Kevin. Where are you, Kevin? Kevin? How are you? Okay, so I saw Kevin earlier. Maybe he stepped out. But we have Robin here with us. Robin. Say hi, Robin.
Hi, everybody. Nice to be with you. I'm in Toronto, Canada currently, and I've been in Onpassive since January 2019. And just know for our guests, you are absolutely in the right place. Please ask your questions. We're here to help you, and we hope you will join us. This is quite an amazing company to be with.
Hi, Robin. It's always so good to hear that strong, commanding voice of yours.
Admira,
Thank you for being here.
Admira, I don't want to interrupt you, but I do want to wish Robin Noble a very happy birthday.
Chris, that was supposed to be a surprise. But thank you very much, Chris. So everybody, Robin is celebrating her birthday today.
Robin!
Happy birthday, Robin.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Robin.
Happy birthday, Robin.
And for
Happy
sure,
birthday,
Thank you, everybody.
Happy
you're
birthday.
so welcome, Robin. And
Happy
stay with us. We
birthday,
have
Robin.
a special song for you after. Okay, Robin?
Happy birthday, Robin, from Babatunde.
Thank you very much, everyone, for wishing
Thank you.
Robin a happy birthday. Now we're going to move to Tony. Say hi, Tony.
Happy birthday,
Hello.
Robin. Sorry.
Thank you, Admira. And happy birthday, Robin. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Tony Monk, for those of you that don't know me. And I started October 5th, 2018. So I've been here right from the beginning. So for all of you who are new here and you have questions, bring them on. Bring them on. We've got the answers for you. Thank you, Admira.
Thank you very much, Tony. Okay, Kevin, are you there now?
I thought I heard my name. I'm sorry.
Hi,
I'm
Kevin.
trying to juggle dinner and, well,
Dinner and a movie?
just juggling tonight. But yeah, I'm Kevin. I call Illinois home, and I've been on passive since October 2018. And I'm here to help with questions or whatever else I can help you with. So
Okay.
glad you're all here and welcome.
Thank you so very much, Kevin. Thank you all on our panel. And as usual, we have, of course, Mr. Chris Johnson, always with us. He and Terry, they are my right-hand men, and I always like to have them in the house. They assist in any way that I ask them to. Thank you, guys, very much. I'll ask Chris to speak at a later date and a later time, sorry. All right, so right at this time, I do not have any questions that as yet in the chat. Neither am I seeing any hand up. Just make sure. So I am going to ask the first question. So I noticed in the presentation that it was said that Onpassive is the correction to the corruption. What does that mean? What are we talking about when we say that?
I can answer that one, Admira.
Thank you, Tony.
The correction to the corruption means that most corporations out there, a lot of MLM companies and what have you, are very greedy. They only think of themselves. They don't really think of the employee or the reseller, the person that's going out to recruit for them. It's very much a selfish kind of a planet that we live on, with all these corporations that are pretty much thinking of themselves. Onpassive is completely different. Here with Onpassive, the company is looking after the customers, the resellers, and the founders. Okay, they come first. In other words, the company, Onpassive, is branding us to sell their products. Okay, they're selling, Onpassive is selling Onpassive's products under our branded name. So that's the complete difference. It's a complete difference from a corporation or a company that's greedy and thinks of themselves. For an MLM, for example, you have to recruit people in order to keep the business afloat. Without recruiting anyone, they'd go under. Here in Onpassive, Onpassive doesn't need anyone to recruit Onpassive. Onpassive will do just fine without us recruiting them or the founding members. So that's what the correction to the corruption is. Our CEO cares about us more so than he does the company itself.
Thank you very much, Tony, for that answer. Thank you. Any Narelle or any other person who wants to speak on that? Narelle or Robin? I have another question for you.
Sorry. Just right off the back of Tony there, you know, what I've been sort of told and learnt within the company was that Ash, when he first started this platform, had seen that there was that 97% that weren't making anything online. You know, he really sort of felt that it was unfair in our internet businesses or online businesses that so many were working so hard and still struggling. And basically it, you know, brought it down to that having to resell and having to sell and recruit. So Ash just really wanted to help that 97%. The correction to the corruption is exactly that. It's correcting the balance of who is making money online, you know, who is bringing the people with them rather than everybody trying to duplicate somebody else. He's allowing you to be who you are, so that the 97% will bring that balance back to not only the 3% having that made money online. Sorry, a little bit gibberish there, but I think I got that through.
Okay, thank you very much. Marty's with us. I was told, Marty, welcome. Always await your presence, and you're here with us. Thank you very much for being here. All right, so we just learned about the Onpassive is the correction to the corruption that is out there. I noted Tony Monk saying that you don't have to recruit, but in the presentation, it was saying that we can be active or we can be passive. So what does it mean to be active or to be passive? Explain it to me, please, Robin.
To be active in Onpassive means that you understand what Onpassive will be doing for you in helping you to create residual income for yourself, and through that, being able to help others. So when you understand that concept, and when you understand that Onpassive will be bringing the customers to everybody who has been a founder after we launch, you want your loved ones and you want your friends to be able to have that same opportunity. So that is why you would want to tell somebody, especially somebody who has struggled with maybe health issues or business issues. The pandemic has destroyed a lot of people's hope, a lot of finances, a lot of businesses. And this is where Onpassive once again is taking the lead in all of this, because it's going to allow us to have an opportunity to receive commissions through the effort that they are making, as Tony said, through our businesses that they have branded to us. So that is one way of looking at it. Being passive means that you're really not having to even tell anybody else if you don't want to be. But it also means that your only responsibility is to be educating yourself in the process as we near now to the soft launch and ultimately to the global launch, which is coming very, very soon. The excitement has been building, and we've had our journey through since July of 2018 to where we are now. But we're actually seeing the light. We're actually being told that the big celebrations for launch are already being discussed and finalized now. So this is not just something that's off in the distance somewhere down the line. We are very, very near to this. So the opportunity to be passive is to educate yourself on what we actually have, the exciting products and portfolios that Onpassive has created for us and for the company, that customers that they bring in will in fact be using every day. So this is where you have a choice as to how involved you want to be. If you are somebody who knows a lot of people and you want to have this same opportunity for others, you will possibly get to your financial goal a little bit quicker because they will see this and understand it through your excitement as well, and through being on webinars like this and educating themselves about what is possible. The window of opportunity to do all of this and to help others is getting smaller and smaller. So if you get it, talk to the person who has invited you here this evening and see how it's possible to help others that you know and love dearly to be able to be part of this as well. But right from the very beginning, there has never been a need for anybody to have to do this, to have to go out and bring anybody else in. So if you're not computer literate or you choose to just wait and see where this all goes, you are also in exactly the right place to be. So not to worry either way.
Okay. Thank you very much, Robin, for that answer. So what I gather from all that you have said is that you can be active, which means you share with others, and then you can be passive and not share with others. It's all fine. You're going to win regardless. Thank you very much. And some of the people who would have signed up, they are passive. They choose to stay passive and not share with anyone. And that's quite fine as well. Okay, so I know at this point, some guests must have a question. There is something that you need clarity on. Just raise your hand or wave at me and we will see you. I'm not seeing any questions in the chat, which is kind of strange as well. We know that Ken usually do a master job at explaining everything, but some persons usually have a question or two, something they want clarity on, okay? So,
Admira, I just wanted to add to that, being passive and non-passive. I'm sorry, being active or non-active. Being active as a founding member is just cutting time frames. Okay, so you're pretty much building a team ahead of time. But if you're not active and not building a team, it doesn't matter. You're still going to do well, even though after we launch, because the artificial intelligence is going to work behind the scenes to bring in your customers. So either way, it don't matter. If you want to cut time frames, it's better to build a team now.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Chris has your hand up. Chris?
You know what, Admira, I thought about something asking. I don't know how many new people you have in here. I just the question that we've probably never asked a guest is, why wouldn't you join? What have you seen out there that you can compare to Onpassive? Because everything else out there is a lot of work. So if there is a guest on here, after you've seen that wonderful presentation, would you have a question why you would not join? I kind of like to hear that myself, if you don't mind, Admira, if they want to ask it.
Okay, so Chris, I like that question, but I want to take it later when they would have had a chance to hear what Onpassive is all about. Then we can ask him what's keeping you then. All right, I love that question.
And
so,
look
okay.
Look for Jake. Jake, his hand is up. Jake.
Yeah.
Jake
Okay,
Fish.
thank you guys for pointing out that because I'm not seeing
Hi.
his name. Go ahead, Jake. Jake Fish, is that it?
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. I have a question. Is Onpassive doing anything as far as advertising? Because a lot of people, when I've told people about this, is they think it's too good to be true. And you know, I'm a World Cup speed skier for the U.S. ski team, and I have people from all over the world. I have my only team member is from the UK, and they have a lot of their internet blocked by their government. And that, you know, for me to share videos and things like that, I mean, there's got to be another way to reach people. I mean, do we have bumper stickers or something to get the word out about Onpassive?
You mean, Jake, you mean in UK they are blocked with from the government, the video?
A lot of their internet is blocked.
In UK?
Like he doesn't.
In UK?
In the UK,
no.
they've put a lot of internet blocking. Like they don't know what's really happening in America.
No. It's not true. It's not true. I don't know where he is from UK.
Okay.
But probably not in UK, in United Kingdom. Nothing on internet is blocked here in Europe. I can guarantee you. I'm living there, and we have UK webinar every day, and there is no problem with the. They are not blocking in China, maybe, but not in UK. It's different. Anyway, we can answer your question. I don't know who want to take the question of Jack, if you understood. Tony?
I'll take the question, yeah. Advertising will happen, yes. We're not advertising right now because we're in pre-launch. Everything right now is word of mouth. It's word of mouth right now. So we have over 330,000 people, and it's all word of mouth at this point. However, about a year and a half ago, we did a test to find out how long it would take to bring 1 million opt-ins in. Those are people that's put their name in the form and their email for something that they're interested in. But that's what an opt-in is. So anyways, it took 4 days. Right. 4 days to get 1 million opt-ins, and that was without artificial intelligence. Now with the artificial intelligence in place, after we launch, you can see it's probably going to happen within minutes, because artificial intelligence could do a billion things per second, right? Once it gets going. And we are gonna advertise on different platforms like media stations and CBS and banners and all that kind of all those kind of advertising as well. Ash did state that we were going to advertise big time when we do launch. So Onpassive is going to be a household name. I mean, right now we're estimated at $5.5 billion. Okay, and we haven't even launched yet, and we're the first company in history that's ever been estimated at 5.5 billion before launch.
Okay, thank you very much, Tony. Jake and Tony.
One last question.
Okay, just let me say this before you ask a question, Jake, because I am thinking that you are a co-founder, right? Right.
Yes,
so,
I am a founder.
Right.
What I joined last week. And I'm really excited.
Congratulations, and we are so excited for you. What we want you guys to be mindful of, though, the co-founders, that we have guests and some of your concepts may be above their heads. So we want them to understand everything step by step, okay? So Tony, when you said we are not even in soft launch yet, what is that to a guest? So before I take Robin, I want Tony to briefly explain what is soft launch. What do you mean by that? So that the guests would understand.
I thought I said hard launch, but anyway, we got 2 launches. We're in pre-launch right now. Soft launch is the first launch that's going to happen pretty soon. And what soft launch means is we're going to be beta testers for the products that are developed right now, and they're going to test the old wallets that we have and some of the products that we've been developing. And that's what soft launch is. And then hard launch will just happen shortly after the soft launch, where we will launch to the rest of the world with our products.
Thank you so very much. Now I know the guest understands that perfectly. Great, Tony. All right, Robin, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Thank you, Admira. Jake, people around the world are hearing of this from people like yourself and many of the other founders. The current number stands at over 736,000 around the world. And this is where, as you start to learn a bit more, starting with the website, starting with talking to the person who helped you join, you will start to see the value of the different products. And then you will start to listen to what your friends and those that you know are looking for or having challenges with in terms of their business or their social aspects and interacting with people around the world or communicating in general. So there are enough products that you will be able to focus to help somebody. And for the price of registration, as you know, of $102 US, $97 for the actual founder's fee and the $5 for the admin, this is where, if people, for instance, have been playing the lottery, excuse me, ask them how many times they have won. When you win a lottery ticket, that's once, if you're lucky. But how many years does it maybe take to win that lottery? How many people are looking for the additional stream of revenue? How many people are looking for traffic to be able to direct to their businesses or their promotional aspects? So there's a lot of information. As a new founder, I can imagine it sounding overwhelming, but at least you've got information areas and people that you can talk to and get help from to help guide you as well as helping other people to see what this is all about. The other thing to know is that not everybody will see the benefit of becoming a founder. And there's nothing wrong with that, because once we launch and the advertising for Onpassive becomes more visible and global, so many people will be joining us as customers, again, for these very same products, and they will be able to purchase and use them, paying monthly for it, which is exactly what happens as somebody who pays their internet subscription or goes to the dentist every few months. That's an ongoing expense. So there are the two opportunities, and don't ever feel that somebody must join as a founder, because some people may not feel that this is something for them, and that's perfectly acceptable. But please reach out to any of us, and of course the person who helped you and brought you into Onpassive and helped you to see the benefits. And I know that everybody will help you as best as they can with whatever your questions are. And welcome and good luck. This is one of the nicest places to be in.
Thank you so very much, Robin.
Thank you.
Okay, so I just heard Robin spoke of products, and Tony Monk mentioned them as well. I know in companies, people sell soap, people sell slippers, people sell t-shirts. What is Onpassive selling? What is Onpassive going to sell for the customers? Kevin, do you want to answer this one? Maybe two examples, explain the products and give two examples.
Absolutely. Do I want to answer this one? We are selling state-of-the-art, built from the ground up, proprietary, high-tech tools and I guess services. But yes, all of our products are built in-house with our own techs. We don't borrow any technology. And they are everything that you can imagine that you would need to either have a business presence or a social presence online. So anything or everything you would think of to run a business, we're going to have all in-house under one umbrella for one nice little bitty price, a fraction of what people are paying, you know, $2,000 to $3,000 a month sometimes to run businesses, and we're going to have that for a fraction of that cost. So hope that helps.
Thank you very much, Kevin. So just before I take Kathy Lee, I would ask any other the panelists if you want to add to what Kevin said about the products?
Yeah, I'll add to that, Admira. The products that we have are digital products. Okay, they're not products that you can hold in your hand. The products that people use on the internet. 4.7 billion people are already using these products on the internet. So our market is 4.7 billion. Okay, but our products are better, they're updated, and they're all on one platform for one low price for over 51 products right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tony. Mike, I see your hand and Bear, but I'm going to take Kathy at this point. You are muted.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I just wanted to address Jake. Where is he? Welcome, because you're here just a week, and I wondered
I'm right here.
Okay, I'm wondering how familiar you are with all we have to offer for founders. Like on Mondays, we have the founder question and answer at 2 o'clock. How familiar are you with everything that we have? If your person who brought you in, if your sponsor hasn't told you, reach out to one of us. A lot of us do lives every day to update you, and so there's plenty of information. And it's all on Facebook.
Very much for that.
And also in the back office. If you're not familiar with the back office, you should.
Well, the person that brought me in, we talk just every other day, and one of the things I'm really excited about is the O Connect. I used to be a technician for Verizon Wireless and Sprint. And I think that once we launch that, I mean, communications are the biggest thing. And once we launch O Connect, I have a feeling it's going to go absolutely, it's going to explode. I mean, people are just going to go absolutely crazy. But I'm wondering what platform they're going to use to bring in the streaming video. Are they using CDMA? Are they using, the cell towers, or is everything going to be?
Jake, I think you're talking about ONET. Are you talking about ONET?
Well,
Jake, Tony, hold up a while. Those are
possibly
really
both the O Connect and the ONET.
Jake, those are a little above our heads right now. So guess what?
Yes.
Those we will take in a founders meeting where we'll talk about the different products and so forth, and you will have time to ask those type of questions, because in our guest webinar, we'll not be able to answer those here right now, okay? About the platform for O Connect and so forth. But I'm happy about your excitement. You want to know all at once. That is what happened to us when we joined, okay? So thank you very much. Tony mentioned back office, which is another thing that you, Jake, will know about, but the guests will not know what we're talking about when we say back office. But as we go along, I think that the guests will understand it, okay? So remember, when we are making terms, that we will explain the terms to them. Okay, Jake and Tony, thank you very much. I am, Kathy Lee, thank you as well for updating Jake on those, or the information you gave to him. So Mike, I'm gonna take you, and then I'm gonna take James Bell. Thank you.
Yes, I just have a question in regards to the products. The potential customers who are going to purchase the product during the hard launch, when they coming in to purchase the product, are they going to buy, is there one price for the product, or they going to pay per month for the product? Is there a time frame when they purchase the product? How is that work? Are they renting it, or they buying the product one time? How does that work?
Okay, that's a good question.
Potential
Very good
customers.
question. Take it away, panelists.
There's going to be a complimentary entry for customers coming in, people that just use some products for a time limit for free, just to find out what the products are like. Your second question is, it's a one-time payment for all the products, but there are going to be some products that are going to be individual as well. We don't know what they are yet, but you can get them individually. But the best thing to do is get all the products all together, because you're paying a little less for all of them in bulk as opposed to having them individually.
Okay, I have another question. Thank you very much. If that's okay. In regards to, for example, the product academy, I understand that if I am teaching a course, then the revenue is going to be split in between Onpassive and me. And also, Onpassive would not exercise the right to keep the ownership for the course. I can, in other words, sell the course, but as long as I'm not going to sell for less than the course is on Onpassive. So my question is it my portion for less than my portion, or the total? The total will be the Onpassive portion and my portion. And my portion is only my portion. So for less than my portion, or the total? I don't know if I explained correctly.
There's only one amount for all the products. If you want an individual product, yeah, you'd pay probably individually, but I'd probably go with all the products because they're portfolios. O Academy is going to be connected to other stuff like O Connect and probably O Net.
No, I'm talking about if I will be teaching a course, and I would like to sell the course. Okay, so I know that when I'm teaching the course, the part of the revenue, it goes to the Onpassive. Okay, let's just say 60% to Onpassive, 40% to me.
No. 100% for you.
Yours.
Yeah, it's yours. It's your course. So Onpassive don't take you anything.
You can record it and make it automated and sell it over and over again, and the cost will, if all the profits will go to you.
All the profits goes to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. That's fine.
Sorry, I didn't understand your question. I do now.
Don't say sorry, Mike. We're very happy for that question. So to clear up for a lot of people think that they have to give some of the profit to Onpassive. No. It's all yours. Okay? Thank you for your questions.
Thank you.
All right. James Bell.
Hi, Edmarga. How are you?
Hello, I'm great. Nice to see
you. Just before I get to what I want to talk about, Jake, did I understand you correctly? You are on the U.S. ski team?
I'm a speed skier for Team USA, and I competed in the World Cup 3 years ago, and I got clocked at 93 miles an hour in Canada.
Awesome.
On skis.
Look forward to seeing you on the Winter Olympics then.
Well, they have to bring speed skiing back to the Winter Olympics. Last time it was there, it was in 1993, and I'm 56 years old, and that's a neat thing. There's not a cap on the age for speed skiers.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that's good.
Thank you.
You'll be able to share this with your team members. Anyways,
well,
what I wanted to go ahead.
Onpassive is going to help me be able to afford to ski the
yes,
World
Jake.
Cup.
Yeah.
Yep. It will. Anyways,
I've got a lot of other things in my quiver too. Other companies that there's this one girl in Florida that she does like farms in a box, where it's a controlled environment and everything, and I think that would go well with Bless, to have them be able to have these containers where they can grow their produce in some of these countries where they don't get a whole lot of rain. So there's this, that's down the road, but possible.
That's good. Anyways, you're touching on something that I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about was the 97% that we all tell everybody about. I look at that 97% as it's just not founders. It's also
Right.
businesses, resellers, or they're all trying to make their bottom line that much better. So that falls under the 97%. That's what I just wanted to point that out. It's just not exclusive to founders. Yes, it's 97%, but it also includes businesses that want to come in and use the platforms, right? For all the products.
Right.
That's what I wanted to talk about,
Right.
Edmara.
Okay, thank you very much, Bill. Okay, so we are throwing around, well, I heard Robin said, now $102. And then she quickly explained it. But we are told in the presentation that there are two payments, right? 97, well, it will get up to 102 when the $5 charge for credit card or debit card is charged, right? So that's 97, and then we have $250 thereabout, okay? And we're sticking with 250. So $250, what are these two payments about? Why do I have to pay twice, 97 and then 250? Okay, Narelle?
Thank you. Yes. Well, to become a founder of Onpassive is the 97 plus a $5 admin fee of using your credit or debit card. Now, you will note that this is US dollars, so you really need to convert that into wherever you're living. Like here in Australia, it converts to $135 approximately Australian dollars. So 97 US will allow you to become a founder in this multi-billion-dollar company. So that's the exciting part, because that's where Ash has given it to the people at a price that everyone can afford to get in as a founder. Once you become a founder, and once we go into soft launch and then hard launch, you will find that there will no longer be founder memberships or positions available, but there is a one out-of-pocket payment of $250 US again, and approximately, we're not quite sure exactly yet, and that starts your subscription as a customer within Onpassive. So the 250, well, the 735,000 founders, we all become customers of Onpassive. Now, once out of pocket means that you will never have to pay that again. It is a monthly subscription. However, as a founder, you will never have to pay that again out of pocket, because the profits, the commissions coming into your O-wallet will be, and it has been promised that these will come out of your profits, the next subscriptions forever. So being a founder is hugely important, because you're going to get those extra benefits of not having to pay out of pocket anymore, just that one off. So thank you.
Thank you so very much. And you just mentioned, I'm looking in the chat, no questions or no hands up right now. You just mentioned a wallet. That's something we all like to hear about. Wallet, because what's in wallet? Money. Hi, Sam. Sam is eating away. Hi, Sam, how are you? So Dr. Derek, you're here with us, and I know you can't wait to get your wallet. What do you understand from O Wallet? Dr. Derek.
Peace and blessing to everyone.
And to you.
Thank you very much, Edmira. Wonderful program that you and Kenneth have here. Wonderful presentation. Thanks very much to all the panelists and all our founding members on this webinar, and especially to all our guests. $97. That's all it takes to join. So just join. And if you don't have $97, beg it, borrow it, get it.
I love it.
You know, but just get that $97. The wallet. Now, I heard Jake, I think, mention something about platform Now, every product is on the Onpassive platform because all the products, apart from one, and I'll soon come to that because it's tied into what you just said, but all products is on the Onpassive platform. And our wonderful, blessed CEO, that is why everything was built or is being built from the ground up. We're not borrowing anything. We're not buying anything. We're not getting anything. We're not taking anything. We are building from the ground up everything. And that is why we have to be patient, because building a business from the ground up is not no easy peasy. And so all the products, or Connect, or Bless, or Net, or everything will be on the Onpassive platform. Now, the only product that is not on the Onpassive platform is your O wallet, because that has to be third party, because it has to deal with payment processors, which has to go through banks and all of those financial institutions, which, you know, maybe in the future we will build that from the ground up also. But for right now, the wallet is our payment processors that are linked to our payment processors that keeps our money that we get paid monthly and weekly and daily and minutely. It's actually live. As you get 5 cents, it's into your wallet. As you get $10, it's in your wallet. As you get $100,000, it's in your wallet. Right there, you don't have to wait until the month end or weekend or fortnightly end or whenever end. No, as you make that $5,000, bam, it is in your wallet. So yes, we have to have a wallet, and the wallet is tied into practically every other platform, because as you make a dollar, it is right there in your wallet. So that's the only product that is not on the Onpassive platform, built by Onpassive from the ground up.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Derek. So we go from boom to bam. But you know something that I like very much that he said? We're going to be collecting money in this O wallet monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, and then he said minutely. Don't you just love it? Yes, it's going to be anytime and every time. Thank you so very much, Derek, for explaining O wallet to us. All right. I'm looking. Does anybody's hand is up? Anyone? I'm not seeing anyone. So I'm going to continue. So I think Narelle explained very well that there's a monthly payment of the $250, right? Monthly, but it's one time out of your pocket. But when do I have to pay this, Kevin? When do I have to pay the $250, Kevin?
You'll pay the $250 approximately. I always like to throw that in there. When we launch to the public, just before. We'll go into something that's, we call it soft launch. It's when we're going to testing the products, and there'll be a bonus period. See what else happens there, and then we'll launch to the world. And when just before we launch to the world, we'll find out what that it's a subscription price. It's going to be a monthly subscription, but we're only going to pay it once, because the next month we'll be paying it out of profit.
Right.
What happens if that doesn't happen? You know, well, then we pause until we have the money. We'll have 2 wallets. When the one wallet will be our funding wallet, and whatever that price is, it's approximately $250. When that is met in that first wallet, then everything else will be in our O wallet, which will be paid instantly, as you were just told, and whatever that is ours, and to do with it whatever we want to. Hope that
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kevin. And because why I'm asking that is because some people would say, oh, I listened to the presentation, but I did not hear that there is another money to pay. And I didn't hear that when you have to pay, you know? So I'm asking. So for the guests who are here, it's 2-time payment, 97 to become a co-founder. And then you heard Kevin say approximately 250. That is because we are not exactly sure how much yet, but we think that it's around that, okay? So, and that will be paid at hard launch, okay? Very good. Now I have a question in the chat, and hooray for Maria Myers, who just had a first question in the chat. Thank you for asking this question, Maria. How can we access the O wallet? Okay, how can we access the O wallet? Kanel, over to you.
Sorry, was that my name called?
Panel. Anyone on the panel? You can go ahead, Narelle.
And on Narelle, they all sound the same. Well, the O wallet isn't available right now. However, it will be, and we will have the 2 O wallets. One will be for your monthly subscription. That will be your holding wallet. And the other one will be for the commissions that you make through the people coming into Onpassive and using the products. So one of the things that we can't sort of share with you right now is that the fact that those O wallets are not available for us to see just yet. Once we have everything set up, once Ash has everything prepared for us to go into soft launch, then the O wallets will become available. But they will be accessible through your new O Founder account. When you log into your back office, those funds will be available to you then.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so very much, Narelle. So when you start making money, girl, you'll be able to access your wallet, okay? And when you become a co-founder, for the guests who are here, you're going to have your own office. We call it the back office. That is what Tony Monk was referring to earlier. We call it the back office. And there you're going to see some of the products that will be up for testing. Some of them are already there. And I think O Wallet is there as well. Right, James Bell? Yeah. So James Bell was flashing something on his phone. I think he was saying it's there in the back office. Is that what you're saying?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. All right. Okay. So thank you very much for that question, Maria. Okay. So no hands up. We're going very nicely. No hands up. So I'm going to take the opportunity again to ask another question.
I believe Dr. Derek is waving his hand.
Okay, Dr. Derek, sorry, I can't see you, and I don't think his reaction button is ever working. So unmute and go right ahead, Doc.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just to continue on Neril comment on the O wallet.
Can you raise your voice a little?
Oh, just to continue on Neril answer to the question is that wallet is you're going to now tie that wallet into whatever bank account. Just like how you tie anything else to your bank account. Sometimes most of us tie bills to our bank account, so the bill is being paid automatically, and so straight from our checking or our savings account. So it will be the same thing. You will tie your bank account with your routing number and bank account number, and so the funds now in your O wallet can be now transferred from the wallet into your bank account.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, Dr. Derek. Marty, there's a question in the chat that I want to direct to you. Marty, good evening, everyone. My question is, what if I want to make changes to my NDA? Should I do it now or later? I want to add a question. Can I do that? If I want to make changes to my NDA, should I do it now or should I do it later? Or can I do that at all?
Can do it, but you don't need to do it because there'll be a new NDA probably in the next couple of weeks with the new O-Founder site. So I wouldn't mess with it. But if you did want to do it, you go to your profile, your name, click on it, profile will come up. Then you can go to NDA, you click on it, and you write support and say, can you pop my NDA back up? I want to re-sign it. And you can sign it again or whatever you want to do. But I wouldn't mess with it right now because we're going to get a new NDA soon, I believe.
Thank you very much, Marty. You know what? Onpassive is just simply the best. I was here thinking we cannot change the NDA once it, you know, for some businesses, once you sign, that's it. But thank God for that. Thank you. I heard you, Marty, that it doesn't make sense to change it now because it's going to be changing in the near future. All right. But if you want to do it, you can go to my profile in the back office and do it. Thank you very much, Marty. Okay, Mike. Mike, I see your hand up. You can go ahead.
What is the difference between Go-Founders and O-Founders? And why is that change? Can someone elaborate on that?
I can answer that if you want. Oh, okay, go ahead. They took out the G. No, I'm just kidding.
That's probably right. Eh?
Yeah. It makes it easier. They got rid of one of the letters. No, actually, it's for security, and they kept rebuilding Go-Founders 2 or 3 times in the last couple of years, and it's just not secure enough. So they decided, actually, the tech team decided and approached Ash and said, I think we should just do it from scratch so that it's a more secure site. It'll be harder to log in, not harder to log in, but harder for a hacker to get inside of it. So it's all for security because when we start soft launch, no matter how long that runs, there will be money transferred back and forth, and it needs to be more secure than Go-Founder was. That's why.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Not only money, but there's also going to be products as well that we don't want to divulge.
Okay, thank you guys for that. Mike, do you have another question? Your hand is still up. All right, there it goes. Now, all those who are here who have been Go-Founders since 2018, can you put your hand up on the reaction button, please? All those who are here since 2018, touch the reaction button so I will see the hands going up across my screen. That's Terry, Kathy, Tony, Kevin, Corina. That's it? Sherry. Wow.
Theo.
Wow, so I'm gonna put some of you on the spot right now. Abdua, yes. Abdua, I need to hear that voice, man. So Abdua, I'm gonna ask you guys different questions. Abdua, my question to you is, why? Okay, so before I go to you guys, there's a question in the chat. But Abdua, I want you to think about this, okay? Why did you join Onpassive? Why did you join Onpassive? And Corina, I want to know why you are still here. Since 2018, why are you still here? But I'm coming back to you. Let's take the question in the chat. Can I direct more than one wallet to the same account? Can I direct one wallet to the same account?
Probably.
Panel?
I don't know why you should want to do that.
Somebody's answering with their mics open. Marty, would you like to take this one? Can I direct more than one wallet?
I can take this one. Yes, you can. You can have multiple accounts and have one wallet connected to the multiple accounts that you have. For example, some people buy more than one position. and for different reasons, and they can tie all those accounts that they've bought to one wallet. So yes, you can do that.
Okay, thank you very much, Tony.
And Theo was asking how to raise his hand, because I think he's a founder since 2018. And Theo, if you listen to me, you just go to the three dots on your mobile. You have three dots, and you will be able to click on you tap with your finger on the three dots. Then there is a little menu, and you have the reaction there, or you can raise your hand virtually from there on the three dots down to your screen.
Okay, thank you, Terry. So I'm coming to Abdul and Corina, but I have to ask this other question in the chat, right? Somebody's asking, can I sign in as a co-founder 2 times? Can I sign in as a co-founder 2 times? Robin?
I think if Maria, I'm understanding your question, you're asking if you can have 2 different accounts. If that is the case, yes, you can. You can have as many founder positions as you want, realizing that the fee for each one is the $97 US plus $5 to put yourself, get that position into the structure. And then when we are advised by our CEO, the $250 approximately will be payable for each of those accounts. I hope that's helped. I hope that was the question and my understanding.
Thank you very much, Robin. I understood it that way as well. Question again. Don't get weary with me, Abdul. I'm coming. Can I transfer money from wallet to wallet? Can I transfer money from wallet to wallet? Tony,
Yes.
can I do that?
Yes, you can. As many times as you want.
That reminds me of, is it Obama? Yes, we can. Thank you very much, Tony. Okay, so let's go to Abdul now. Let's find out why Abdul joined Onpassive.
First of all, I want to say good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing?
We're fine.
Well, I've been in my own business since 1998. And anytime you own your own business is very expensive. And I was always looking for something to help me to be able to do things better. And in my business, it's kind of something similar to Onpassive, as far as we do a whole lot of things under one umbrella. So when I seen Onpassive with the same kind of similar concept as my business is, it just made me become drawn to it. And when I looked at it, and it didn't take no days. Matter of fact, the person that sent me the webinar link, I had been on many businesses before. I had been in Melaleuca. I had been in quite other different businesses, and made some decent money, but still was always a struggle trying to bring somebody, keep somebody, and show somebody what you was doing to keep the ball rolling. So I said, it's got to be a better way. So when Onpassive was presented to me, I said, this looked like what I've been looking for. So the more and more I studied, more and more I researched it, I found out to be the best thing to ever be that came in my life as far as making money. You know, you can make money while you sleep. You don't have to do nothing. It's 100% done for you. I mean, like I said again, when you own your own business, you got to constantly advertise. You got to constantly market. I mean, and those are very expensive expenses, you know. And a small business like myself during the pandemic, a lot of small business like myself, we was impacted heavily, you know, which brought even more expenses about. So I'm very glad to be in Onpassive. I wouldn't go nowhere else. This would be for me. This is my retirement. Onpassive is my retirement. You know, this is the best retirement. This is the best lottery ticket anybody can ever buy. Because with a lottery ticket, you're only going to win maybe one time. You might be lucky a few times, but this is like having a lottery ticket every day of your life, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You can't have nothing else no better than Onpassive.
Thank you.
It would be like to be insane not to be an Onpassive. Really. That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much, Abdul. And you know what? It's the last business that you will ever need. Thank you for sharing. Karina, I'm coming to you, but there's a question in the chat that I want to ask. Has the company registered with BBB as yet or Sunbiz? Marty, I think this is one of your kind of questions. Has the company registered with BBB as yet or Sunbiz?
Yes. Yeah, the Better Business Bureau is a joke, okay? They had in Florida, they had a different rating for it, and Ash had to send his lawyers to get them straightened out because they had it labeled as an MLM or something like that. But I don't trust Better Business Bureau all that much. But yeah, it's registered if you look in Florida. All companies really are. So, but they even had it wrong. They had them down as a MLM or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, registered. Thank you very much, Galaxy Note 8, for your questions. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Okay, so we move to Corina.
That's okay. Hi, guys. First, I wanted to say happy birthday, Robin. And I heard it was her birthday today. And when I came in, actually, my uncle told me about it. So I didn't really know what I had probably the first year and a half easily. Didn't really do a whole lot in the first little while. And I came in I think there was about 400 founders when I came in. But yeah, I'm not an entrepreneur. I didn't do anything. My uncle does a lot of this kind of stuff. And that's probably why the family doesn't believe anything anymore. But yeah, when he told me about it about 2 days later, I came in to Onpassive on was August 8th, 2018. And yeah, I'm passionate about it. I love it. There is nothing better. This is, I believe, going to change the world. Going to change history. We're going to be a part of something really big, and I can't wait to share it with everybody. Looking forward to that and meeting you guys, and you guys really are a big part of it too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Admira.
Why are you still here?
I love it. I love you guys. I just love the company. I know where it's going. I see the vision.
Okay.
I saw it a long time ago. I see it now that I'm involved. And that's probably the worst, trying to tell other people that don't even look at it. I mean, if you're not even going to look at it, then I can't help you. I mean, but I tell everyone, I go with that 6-foot rule as well. Anybody that comes close to me, then I talk about Onpassive, but they don't know. I don't know. I see the vision. I love it.
Yeah, Robin already answered that. She said it's not for everyone. So if they don't see the vision, then you move on. Right.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
what Marty believes that too. You move on once they don't get the vision.
Yeah.
All right. So all of you with your hands up. Mike, I'm coming to you. Mike, is your hand up because you've been here since 2018? Or do you have a question?
I have a question.
Okay, can you hold just 1 minute? So we have Kathy Lee, Terry, Tony, Karina, and Kevin. They have been here. They are stalwarts. They have been here since 2018. We just want to recognize you guys and say thank you for building the foundation for us, for being there in the very beginning and building so that we can become part of it now. Thank you guys very much. All right.
Abdua also, and Tio also.
Okay. Oh, Tio is now raising his hand. Tio and Abdua and all those who didn't get to raise your hand, but you're here since 2018. Let's just give a clap for these people, everyone. Thank you so very much for what you did for us. Okay. Now you can take your hands down. Thank you. Mike, we're going to have you take your question.
I just have a simple question to confirmation. we have about 725,000 members. Every single member will obtain a domain from Onpassive. Am I correct?
Yes, you are. You are
And-
correct.
And we also have an option that we can have our own, right?
Yeah, the domain name will be your branded name. So the company is going to brand you. Okay, Onpassive is going to brand you. So it can be, for example, to brand me would be tonymonk.com. If I pick that name, I could pick any name I want. But the company is going to sell the company products under our branded name. It's the first time in history I've ever seen this done before. And I've been online for 25 years.
Yes, I consider this as a great benefits of funders, all funders. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mike and Tony. Now, we are an Onpassive family and we love to help everyone. Terry, Patricia is having some problems. She went to answer her phone and then now she's not hearing anything from us. So she wants to know what to do. So just advise her a little bit. Can she go out and come back in? Chris, I think I recognize that sign. Okay, Patricia, so you can go out and come back in and then see what happens. Then Terry will help you if you still can't get it. Okay? Thank you.
She's not able to hear us?
To hear us, yeah.
Okay, so she just have to go to her microphone on the bottom of the screen, on the left bottom of the screen, and to select the right option. I don't know what it is. Okay. Generally, when I enter the meeting, I click on join the sound from the internet. So
okay. Okay. She says thank you very much. She's got it. Thank you. All right. So there may be well, I have not seen any questions here. People are saying special greetings to Robin still. Robin, we love you so much and we're celebrating with you, honey. But I want to, is there a co-founder who is burning right now to just say something? You're burning to tell somebody why they should be a part of Onpassive. I can think of somebody, but I'm not call her name and see if she's going to pick up. Burning to tell somebody why they should be in Onpassive. Nobody is dying to share.
Dying? I'm dying to share. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because it's easy, folks. It's the easiest job and the most successful job you're ever going to have in your life. Bottom straight line. You don't got to do nothing but get in and pay your taxes, folks. Have you ever had a job that paid you to stay home? No, you didn't. It's easy and it's smart and it's the future. And I'm telling you right now, you need to get into it, check it out, get back with the person that shared you this meeting. And I'm telling you what, the only regret you're going to have is my buddy Marty, as my big brother Marty DeGarmo always says, is if you don't get in it, you are going to kick yourself in the behind for the rest of your life. Okay. Take it from a guy that's done it for 32 years in the auto factory, hard labor. Get in this. Nobody else is going to pay you to stay home and enjoy your life. All I got to say.
Boom.
Thank you. Everybody, Chris is crazy, but you just gotta love the guy. Thank you, Chris. I'm encouraged. Wanda, it's so good to see you. I mean, I saw you on Robin's webinar with Ash. Girl, you got it going on. Great to see you. I'm gonna take you just now. 1 minute, okay, Wanda? 1 minute, please. Okay, so somebody's asking in the chat, will these webinars go on after launch? Will these webinars go on after our launch? Okay, Tony, are you waving to answer or are you saying
Yeah,
no?
I'm waving to answer, yeah, if that's okay, unless somebody else wants to answer.
Go ahead, Tony.
Okay. It can go on, yeah. I mean, there's no point in it going on to to build teams because we're going to be launched. But why can't we have these webinars to promote a charity on Oh Bless, for example, a charity of our choice? Get on these webinars and talk about the charity of our choice and raise money for that charity. That would be a great reason to have these webinars. But the nice part is we're not going to have these webinars on Zoom. We're going to have it on our own platform called DoConnect.
Connect. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Why don't we have a webinar to talk about how Tony is spending his money? How about that? Okay, Galaxy Note 8, I hope that answers your question. Juanita, we can't wait to hear from you. Wanda.
Thank you, Admira, and welcome all of our guests. I'm telling you the question, why someone should join O Founders. I love the question. I've not been 2 months, but I tell you this. As a child, you ever wanted to have that summer where you wanted to go to the amusement park, everybody's talking about it, and you've saved all year. The ticket's expensive. Finally, you get to go. You're dying for the roller coaster ride of your life. You're fearless. You know you're gonna scream. You know your stomach is gonna be nervous and you can't wait to go. Now that ticket was almost $50 a few years back, if not more, to get into the amusement park. This ticket is not much, it's cheaper than Disneyland. And the ride of your life, just in coming to the webinars, hearing about the products, hearing about the goals, the ideas. There's a think tank that you've just plugged into. People have come up with causes, projects that would blow your mind. And so I can say in 7 weeks' time, anybody that's looking for an adventure that tops all adventures is worth the $97 risk. You've wasted this money 10 times over, I'm sure, already. And came out disappointed. Just come for the ride. Come for the ride. Let what comes after the launch, let what comes next year this time take care of itself. There's really something exciting going on in this park, and you should come and see what it is. You won't be disappointed. Worst case scenario, you'll be overwhelmed by the show, and you'll go home because you ate too much, you laughed too much, you can't sleep, you got a stomach ache. But come for the ride. This is the event of the century, so come on down.
Thank you. Oh, Wanda, thank you so very much, so sweet. And you just gave me a great idea. So I want to see the hands of all those who are in Onpassive like 2 months and less. Put your hand up if you're on Onpassive 2 months and less. Just put your electric hand up and so I can see you. But I just want to mention something that Marty said in the chat. He said that we will also be bringing in resellers after launch, so webinars will still be going on. Okay, that's wonderful. And somebody else said something earlier that I said I would re-echo it, and I did forget to mention it. I think it was Clementine.
It had to do with the different emails for each position, Admira, just to help you.
Thank you very much, Robin. You're following so sweetly. That's why I love you so much. She said that each account has to have a different email. And that's very, very, that's key, very important. Each account must have its own email, okay? Thank you very much, dear. So I see one hand up for people who are Onpassive 2 months and less. Nah. Jake is not here with us anymore. Jake, are you here?
Yes.
Because I'm not seeing Jake's hand up. Tony, why is your hand up?
He's going, his hand is up.
My hand's up.
Okay, so
you hear me?
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tony, you're in Onpassive since 2018 and you are in
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not
months?
have my hand up. My apology.
Okay. Thank you. So let me see the hands that are up. Maria Myers, Pam,
This is Jake. My hand's up.
Matty, Jake's hand is up. I can't see Jake for some reason. Unknown. Okay. Angel and Jake, somebody said. Well, guys,
Yes.
so we are saying to you, congratulations. You have made the right decision. It's the best decision that you have ever made. All right. And we just want to congratulate you. And we know that you probably still have questions because when I just got in, which is not too long, mind you, I got in 2021. I had lots of questions on the webinars as well. So I'm imagining that you will have questions, but you know, there is a webinar called the Go Founders webinar. Chris usually put those up and Terry in the back office and so you can get to see when that is, that you can ask all of your questions that you still have in your mind, okay? So I want everybody to just give you a clap because we want to congratulate you and welcome you to the Onpassive family. God bless you. All right. All right, so anybody has any burning thing to say? I think I'm all out of questions, but I see Kevin has his hand up, so Kevin will speak at this time.
Yeah, thanks, Admira. I just had one quick question on, I like that question that you asked about who's been here less than 2 months. And bouncing off of that, I'd like to know who's here, whose first opportunity, is this their first opportunity? How many are here, this is your first opportunity that you ever looked at?
Jake, the skier. Corina.
Yes. Yes.
This is the first thing you ever looked at?
First time.
Yes, it is.
Brother, I've been looking for that for at least 12 years.
You lucky son of a gun.
I'm telling you what, man. I'm telling you what. I could not believe it if this was my first one. You are in for a ride of your life, brother.
My first.
Welcome
I have a
aboard.
question about taxes.
Taxes, pay them.
You're gonna pay a
Well, yeah,
boatload of
but
taxes.
because of Oh Bless, isn't that considered
can write it- you can
You're on the right
humanitarian
track.
aid, so we
You're
can
on the
write it
right
off?
track. Write them off.
You can write it off, but you're still gonna pay a boatload of taxes.
And you're gonna love every minute.
Because I'll be
You'll
making a
want to get
boatload of money, right?
professionals. You want to get CPAs and professionals to do that for
Yeah,
you.
so I want to
Right.
do, with the
I'm
money
looking-
that I make, I want to do God's work.
There you
Yeah.
go, brother.
And
That sounds
feed the
awesome.
people that are hungry.
You sound like a founder to me. That sounds like a founder to me. I got a little passion there too. I call it basic needs. You know how many people we got living without basic needs? Too many, way
Millions.
too many. And we're gonna do something about that.
Got a house over
Welcome.
my head, food on my table. There's no reason why people can't have 5-star restaurant food all around the world. They should have
Exactly. Are you on
that. They
Facebook?
deserve it. I am, but I'm in between. I'm in between
all right.
accounts
Look me up
right
if you
now,
want
so
to. I'm easy to find. Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you
you.
very much, Kevin and Jake. Teresa, oh man, Teresa, so great to see you, sister. Go ahead.
Yes, I think the one thing that wasn't mentioned that is part of the fun of being in Onpassive is the fact that we get a chance to see what it's like to actually see a business go from an idea all the way to success. I have never been a part of that except in my little tiny home businesses. But this is gigantic. And the kinds of things that I have to learn, that I'm looking forward to learning in Onpassive, no other business could give me this opportunity. And for that, I'm excited. And for that, it's worth it. That's what I have to say. Thank you for hearing me.
Thank you so very much. Dr. Derek, I see you waving. I sent you a message. I hope you got it.
Oh, no.
See you. Well, go ahead, please.
I didn't get it, but anyway.
Oh, before you say that, Teresa, I wanted to see you when you said, I've never been a part of that. I wanted to see you. Wonderful. Thank you, sister. Go ahead.
I just want to elaborate a little bit because you just kind of say it in passing, and I wanted to kind of stick a little bit profoundly in people's mind as it relates to Zoom meeting. Well, of course, it would not be Zoom meeting, it would not be Zoom webinar, it will be OConnect. And these meetings will be going on after launch, into pre-launch, hard launch, every launch, 10 years from now meeting, because as you said, Edmira, but you just kind of said it in passing, but let it resonate in our minds that there are 3 different groups of people involved in this business of Onpassive. We have Go-founders, we have resellers, and we have customers. And so all of us that are Go-founders will be automatically customers and resellers. However, persons will still be coming on as resellers. And so therefore people want to grow the business expeditiously as a reseller. And so we will now shift the focus from Go-founders to resellers. And so we are going to encourage resellers. We are going to have meetings for resellers. And so all of the webinars will now be geared to resellers. Just want to make that very profound. Not only that, but I believe that I will be one of the first persons to set up a physical meeting, because I will need to meet all of you lovely Go-founders that I'm seeing here every Tuesday and Wednesday and Monday when we do meet. And so, you know, a big meeting somewhere in Orlando. I think one of the biggest place right now is the big arena in Orlando. Don't remember what the arena name, but there's a large arena in Orlando that can house maybe about 20,000. That's a drop in the bucket. We're talking about 736 plus 100,000 of Go-founders. So we can never have a meeting that will facilitate every person. I don't think we have a place to do that. But yes, we will have some good OConnect meetings, webinar meetings after hard launch, most definitely.
Most definitely. Thank you, Dr.
Can I
Derek.
add to that?
Oh, just before you add, Tony, I just want to tell Dr. Derek to start planning and getting t-shirts and sizes, because all of us have to wear an Onpassive t-shirt, okay? In that place where it's housing 20,000 people, okay? Okay, Dr. Derek, thank you. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dr. Derek, 100%. And a lot of people will want to be active and with the webinars or the OConnect and seminars and that kind of thing. But I just wanted to make it quite clear for new people that don't understand the business that that is not necessary. The system that we have, the Onpassive system, is an automated system. So it's going to work automatically regardless whether you get involved or not. The only thing I suggest you do when you become a founder is get engaged. because the more you get engaged, the more you become inspired. And the more you become inspired, the more you get involved with seminars, O-Connect, and so on. Many years ago, I did this for 25 years now. When I first made my first million on the internet as an internet marketer, it took me 3 years, about 3 years to make my first million. The reason I'm here in Onpassive is because I know I'll make that first million less than 3 years because of the way the system is set up. The automated system is set up. So I'm very well aware of that because I've been doing this for a very long time. And I know what it's like. We are in a great position. For everybody that's new here, please get in because this is your opportunity of a lifetime. The founder position is going to be closed soon. Thanks,
Thank you
Admire. That's
very
all I needed
much.
to say.
Thank
Okay.
you. So Dr. Derek, it's the Amway Center in Orlando. That's the name of the arena, right? Amway. How could you forget that when you are in the Amway business?
It's just the convention center.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and Hamp wants a medium t-shirt, okay? Thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate you coming on to this webinar. We have reached our 2-hour mark. And as usual, this is where we will bring the curtains down on this official part of our webinar.
Can I say something else, Admire?
I just want to, hold Tony. I just want to say that Thursdays is when Robin, who is here with us, she has her webinars on Thursdays. So after Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we all journey to Robin's webinar. And I know Chris would like to say more about it because he will know the times and everything. Last week was a real showdown. I really enjoyed it. Ash came on, surprised us all. And he had some good conversations with persons like Dr. Derek and Wanda, who's here with us. And it was really an interesting time. And I so enjoyed that. So I'm going to give Chris the opportunity to talk about Robin's webinar. And then Tony, you come on.
Marty want to say something, I think, and Mira, sorry for interrupting.
Okay, all right. Okay, go ahead, Chris.
Okay, Robin's webinar is at 8 o'clock. That is a presentation Q&A. That is Thursday. Immediate following, it's at 9:15. It's brand new. We did it last week. It's where Ash showed up. It's called a Rapid Fire Founders Q&A. It's kind of an overflow from everyone from Monday that couldn't get on, maybe because of work. And you get in there, you ask your question. It's a founders only. Get in there, ask your question, and then boom, you're out. But that's Friday, 8 o'clock, regular one. And then at 9:15 is a rapid fire for founders only. Thank you, Idmar. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
You did not interrupt. I told you to go ahead. Thank you, Chris. All right, so Matty, let's hear what Matty has to say, and then we'll take Tony and Kevin. Matty, go ahead, please. I'm sorry, I didn't see your hand.
Oh, I didn't really have anything to say, sorry. But now that I'm on here, I just want to say something. Hey, I just want to appreciate everybody that's doing this right now. Hey, but you know, all of these, every one of the meetings that we have are important. Just because one says corporate webinar on it doesn't mean it's any better than another one. You know, so I mean, y'all just keep that in mind. I mean, make sure we show up to support as much as we can. You know, everybody can't be to every webinar, but as much as we can, we need to show up and support each other. So anyway, that's all I have.
Thank you, Matty. Flesh and blood did not reveal that unto you, but the Holy Spirit. Guess why? I had that to say all week. I was thinking of it to say at my webinar, and you just reminded me that all our webinars are different. Because I went to my core, he does not have a presentation. He have people speaking one after the other. I went to Robin, and she has that too, where different people will speak. And then there's one in the Caribbean where Michael is. They have presentations like Ken and I are having, and question and answers. All of them are different, but guess what? We are one family and we support each other. And this is never a competition or anything like that. We just visit each other. So I want to mention the Australian one. Guys, you should get up. It's 5:30 in the morning for me and Chris. I don't know what time it will be for you, but the Australia, they really need our support. They are building, but the more we can attend, it will encourage other people as well. So I just want to say to all the persons who are having webinar, kudos, and may the Lord continue to bless our efforts as we move along. All right. So that's Tony now, and then Kevin.
Thanks, Admira. It's hard to put these webinars together. Usually there's two people, and Admira is doing this whole thing by herself. So she needs recognition for that. So let's give her a clap, everyone, for doing such a great job by herself. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Tony.
Awesome, Mara.
Thank you. I love Tony for saying that, but guess what? I have all of you guys here with me. Thank you so very much. Okay, Kevin, go ahead.
I just wanted to say that Terry is doing an excellent job of keeping track of all these webinars too. So if you're looking for a webinar, Terry's got WhatsApp, and then I put a page together that he basically takes care of, and they're all on there too. And I'm having a hard time remembering what the name of it is, but
not on WhatsApp, Kevin. It's on Telegram, because on WhatsApp we are limited to 250. So that's why I put it on Telegram, because I said to Marty, if we have 250,000 people in some weeks, it should be the next founders if we invite anybody. And I saw that your group is growing faster now. We are about raising to 3,000 people on Facebook.
Oh,
wow, wonderful. Okay, so I promise, guys, we're gonna have a night of appreciation where we're gonna appreciate different people. But I just want to say shout out to Sharon. Yeah, and Kathy, I see you coming to you. Sharon is here with Maria. Maria is a new founder. She just signed up just like a week or so. And then she signed up her sister last night. And then Sharon is here and very interesting. So Sharon, welcome. It was great having you. And we hope that you will come again and bring someone else with you. I'm going to take Kathy as the last person, and then I'm going to wrap up this part of it. And then we go into our after party.
Thank you, Admira. I just wanted to say Onpassive, Florida has a seaside chat at 8:30 on Sunday evening. And we had Dr. Bill last week. Now we skipped the 4th of July, and we have Jeffrey Morlock, and then we have Dr. Modi on the 18th. So hope you'll come.
Okay. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Carrie. Sorry, Kathy. You just have to send the link so that we will know when it is, okay? Well, in our back offices, Chris and Terry will make sure that we get that, okay? Thank you very much. Now, guys, it was so good having you guys here for just over 2 hours. To all our co-founders, awesome. Without you, I'm not able to do this by myself. So I thank you so very much for coming and for making tonight's webinar special. Tony Monk and Narelle, Robin, and Kevin, you did an awesome job tonight answering the questions. And I was right when I said that you were competent. Thank you guys for answering the questions that were posed to you, and for doing a very good job at it. And we look forward to having you again. Every week we kind of change up panel based on the times and everything, but we're looking forward to having you again. All right. All our guests, special guests, it was really nice having you. We really appreciate you coming. And for those of you who asked questions, and even if you didn't ask, but you sit pretty and you listen to all that was said and you're ready now to sign up, we say go back to the person who invited you here and let them show you how to sign you up. And if by chance they don't know, you can always call me. I'm always ready to sign people up. Chris and Terry, can't ever stop thanking you. Thank you so very much for all that you do to help our webinars to be successful. Also, I want to mention Marty. Marty's always here with us. Marty, thank you so very much for coming, for answering questions, and for just being here with us. Next week, I'm thinking strongly about having one of the co-founders here to present. I'm thinking strongly about it. So next week, you might just be in for a surprise. All right, so keep your fingers crossed. So this has brought us to the end of this part of the webinar. Thank you so very much for coming. And if you like, you can stay back with us for the after party. To end, we always sing our song, We Are the World. We have adopted it. But just before that, we are going to sing a happy birthday song to Robin. And then we're going to have We Are the World. Terry, thank you very much for recording. And that's your cue.